What's going on, guys? I'm Quentin West and welcome back to the channel. Now I want to go over how I made $13,000 by putting no money into this flip deal that I did for another investor. So here was the deal. This owner had a property that they had owned for over a year. They planned to flip the property and it was just a flip gone bad. So they had about $67,000 tied up into this property and they didn't know where to go from there. A plumber just did them dirty on the job and they ended up spending about $20,000 on plumbing that they did not need. So this is where I came in, and I first offered to buy the property, but we couldn't come to an agreement on a purchase price. So what I ended up doing was presenting a deal where my team flipped the property for that investor. The investor fronted all the funds for the materials on the project, and then we would split the profits when it was all said and done. So within 2 weeks, we got our team in there, we got all our materials purchased, and my team was knocking out the flip. The flip ended up costing around $20,000 for all the materials and the labor. We replaced the HVAC system, we painted the outside of the house, we painted the interior, replaced a few cabinets, put in a new stove into the property, just made it look really nice and clean. After it was all said and done, we were able to profit $26,000 on the sale of the property. That left us with $13,000 in our pocket. That left the investor with $13,000 profit in his pocket as well. This was a win-win situation because the investor had to do zero money to get the property off of his hands and finally make some profit on the deal. And also it allowed us to make that profit without putting any of our own money or any risk into the deal. This project took less than 30 days to complete, and we ended up with $13,000 in our pocket. So I would say that's a huge win. You guys can replicate this same strategy by finding other investors or homeowners that have a property that needs work, and they might even have some money that they have set aside for the renovations, but they don't want to do the renovation themselves, or they don't know how. This is where you can come in, use your expertise, or get a contractor in there to give quotes. It doesn't take a lot of skill or effort to get quotes from a contractor to repair the property. That's where you guys can step in, put that sweat equity into the property, and then get that money and that profits by putting no money in yourself. A lot of people say that you can't invest in real estate without money. I say that is not true. There are plenty of ways you can invest without money, and this is just one of those creative ways that you can profit off of real estate. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one.